Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Force with some more Heroes of the Storm. Today we will be playing the newest hero, Zagara. Zagara is a fantastic lane pusher and minion killer with some very Zerg focused abilities. She is in fact a queen, I think the brood mother or something along those lines. We're going to start off with the demolitionist. I'm going to focus her on sieging, taking down the enemies' fortifications, their turrets and everything like that. So take a look at her abilities. Starting off with her Q, this is very cool. Summons banelings. Shoot out banelings, attack buildings, just like that. Very, very awesome. She also has the ability to pop down creep tumors. Now where creep tumors have been popped, you're going to get some vision. Also on those creep tumors, you and your minions move a bit faster, and you regenerate health. So there's a big focus on getting your creep tumors spread across the map. I really, really like it, primarily for the fact that, again, it gives you vision of what's going on in that area. So I could just foresee the queen being very strong, or excuse me, Zagara. I can foresee Zagara being very strong at just sort of giving your team a heads up by putting down those creep tumors at important choke points or blind spots scattered throughout the map. Alright, so I'm going to focus on pushing this lane primarily, because I want to get to hitting the buildings, because I do increase damage to buildings. So the opposing Zagara decided to go for the increased health. Or excuse me, the opposing Zagara decided to go for the increased roach count, and she's actually doing quite a bit of damage to me. So I ought to be careful. And bounce away. So yeah, she decided to go for 3 roaches instead of the 2. So she isn't going to get that increased damage to buildings, but I need to get to buildings for that to even apply. So it's sort of a little tough situation that I'm in here. Alright, Dragonite is up. I'm not going to be able to cap it. Zagara is sitting right there. Perfect. Alright, next talent that I'm going for is to not die. The next talent that I'm going to go for is the increased basic attack range. So just talk about the abilities. Q is Baneling Barrage. Launches out Banelings, deals splash damage to everything they hit. W is Hunter Killer. Summons a Hydralisk that will lock onto a single target, dealing damage per second, and the Hydra lasts for 8 seconds. Then we've got Infest Drop, which will bombard an area with a Zerg drop pod, dealing damage upon landing, but also spawning some roaches that have some health and deal some damage. And then there's the Creep Tumor ability, as you can see there. Alright. Let's drop this pod here. We can't really push this thing unless we kill these guys. Watch out for him. Fortunately, again, they've got 3 here. I might just go bottom. The thing with going for Demolitionist is if you don't start attacking buildings, then it's a completely wasted talent. So I need to get to this process where I'm going to be hitting their buildings. And I haven't been able to push past their Zagara. It's my basic attacks, mind you, that get that increased building damage. Kill their Hunter Killer here. And now that we got someone else here, we should definitely be able to push this. We're going to do Banelings, deal increased damage to non-heroic targets, so that's going to be creep camps and buildings and things like that. See, now they're going to do 100 damage instead of just their 70 splash damage, which they're supposed to, that's supposed to be their base. Now, killing creep tumors, or having your creep tumors killed as a result of splash damage. So if there's ever you want to avoid splash damage or lay splash damage on the opponents. I'm gonna try this. I doubt we're gonna get it though, because Zagara's nearby, the tank's nearby. Yeah, you see. That's why I hadn't gotten it before, because Zagara was just sitting here, and I was low health too. So. Okay. Oh damn it. Alright, might be able to get a little bit of a push here. I drain ammo with my hits with Demolitionist too. It looks like we're... I don't know. Sort of tough. It's It's about even. We're actually, we are a level ahead, or like a slight level ahead, rather. There's Zagara's going down, putting some tumors on our side of the map. Again, very, very strong tactic. They keep getting the stuff, but I'm not really able to capitalize on it with 2 people here. And with no assistance. Like, it's great that we have control of the towers. We just can't really make much use of it. I'm gonna pop his... I'm not popping his creep tumor. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna go with a Nydus network. I really, really like this. Allows me to spread a Nydus network across the map for quick travel, which is really awesome. In fact, right now, I can be back. So you see how I just have a Nydus network placed right here? I can be back, because I'm all out of mana, so I'm not gonna be able to do much right now anyways. I can pop a Nydus network down here. I mean, wherever. We can put it right here. And then I can hop in this to quick transportate right over here. And you can do that, you know, I can spread it all throughout the map. It's not just, you can have 4 of them, I believe, is the number. And we are getting siege to hell. And there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Unless anyone feels like coming to help here. There's 1 kill. So remember, I get increased speed and health regeneration on these creep tumors, so sometimes I like to put them down just for the increased health regeneration. Like, honestly. I'm trying to get this, but this guy's standing in the way. There we go. Alright, so finally, at long last, this whole game, I've been waiting for a time to push. It looks like we'll finally have it. So I deal increased damage against the buildings. I also drain the mana. And, I mean, I can even place a nice network out here, so if I need to quickly retreat, that will help with that. So we'll place a nice network down there. If things get too hairy, I can hop in. You know, the enemies can kill it, of course, but they haven't yet, so. Gonna put our banelings, throw those at the tank, that's good. I am best suited for attacking the buildings and getting them down quickly, so I'm gonna do that. That way our team's free to kill. And you can actually go for a hero-focused killer with this hero, because there's the ability to get Giant Killer right here. But I have not focused on that, really, so I'm going to go with the increased Hunter-Killer range. I'm a little surprised he's being so bold. Alright, I'm going to go push top lane. Well, let's see if we can stay for some kills here, actually. Very close. Alright, I'm gonna hop back. I'm gonna go back to get some mana real quick. I do believe this is faster than Hearthstoning too. And then we're gonna go to our Nydus network right here. Now the other potential ultimate allows you to engulf enemies, dealing a little bit of damage, but really the biggest thing it seems that it does is it takes them out of the fight temporarily. Which is neat, but I just don't, I think I prefer the Nydus network, depending on the map. Especially on the maps that have 3 lanes. This is the map with 2 lanes. I'm a little more reluctant to get the Nydus network, but the map with 3 lanes, I think it works. So, all right. Oh boy, here's a dead man. Kill him, please. There you go. Of course, it freaking their health respawns the second I'm about to engage them. They'll stay damaged for a short period of time, but. As you can see, or as you might imagine, Zagora's actually pretty good at killing heroes too. Or excuse me, killing merc camps is what I meant to say. I'm gonna die. Close. Oh my gosh, look at that. Alright, let's go for the push now. On their bottom base, we've got the siege going. And yeah, we're gonna be able to tear through this real quick. So this is a very, very cool hero. I'm really, really digging. I'm really digging everything. Creep tumors, Nydus networks, summoning banelings for God's sake. I mean, it's a very, very cool hero, I think. There's no limit to the creep tumor as far as I can tell. There is a charge timer, so I just can't infinitely spam them. If I've run out of charges, then that's that. But usually it's enough that I can pretty much infinitely spam them. Like, I've got one more charge right here, but you see it's got 0. So then once I pop down the 0, it'll be a little while before I can get another one. So I can pop down another creep tumor, and I've got 8 seconds now. I mean, it's fairly fast responding. The thing that limits where your creep is just your creep disappearing to splash damage, essentially. All right, and this is unbelievable. We are wrecking face here, to say the least. I get a new talent. I can go with 2 charges of Hunter Killer, increase number of banelings. We're gonna do that. This is gonna bring it from 4 to 8 banelings. You ready to see 8 banelings? Here's 8 banelings. There they go. Oh gosh, it's so awesome. I love it. I love it. Ugh. Okay, we got the Dragon Knight now. Let's put down a Nydus network. So I think you can only have 4 up. Yeah, we've got the 4. And I'm pretty sure that that's it. Pretty sure if we put down any more, it will disappear. It will get rid of the oldest one if we try to put down any more, I believe. Put down 8 banelings here. Time to retreat. At least time for me to get the hell out of here. Alright, let's go. Let's take our Nydus network back home. So it's going to do a short cast time. If you get attacked while that happens, then you, as you probably would assume, it stops casting and you can't retreat. But it's just so cool, man. You can just make for such awesome tactical things. And again, I don't need to run back out right now. I can just quickly pop right in here. So ideally, I feel like you'll have 1 at home, 2 at forward locations, and then use your fourth one as a fast retreat mechanic or something like that. Although again, if you get interrupted while you're trying to do it, you're just going to die. So you got to be careful with how you set that up and everything. But let's drop our 8 banelings here. We're gonna drop the roaches right behind her, and when she tries to escape, you kill her like that. You kill him. Oh boy, are we gonna kill him? Holy hell, there we go. And I'm gonna save my banelings just for these buildings. Right, I'm gonna throw this right here. There we go. Or save it for the tank who walks into it. One or the other, you know. You know the deal. Oh my gosh, I love it. 8 banelings rolling at your face. Those were fail banelings though, right there. The ones that you just saw were fail banelings. Okay, so you see I just placed down another one that replaced the one that I had in the mid. So that was sort of a mistake. I want one still right over here. So in a couple seconds we'll be able to place down another one. And I think this one's gonna replace our one at home. But we can always be back. Yeah, so that one replaced our one at home as anticipated. But we can always just be back and or rather use our Hearthstone ability. Let's kill this Nydus network here. We can always use our Hearth ability and then replace it. Pick that up, Lily. Alright, so we're gonna give my team some vision here. I like the idea of that. Some vision here as well. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Tassadar, help me. Anyone? Nope, I'm just dead. DPS locking on me like that without any assistance is gonna be tough. I mean, I should have at least tried, right? I shouldn't have just ran around like, oh, I guess I'm dead now. But, yeah, I don't know. It's fine, whatever. This has been a very, very solid game. I really can't complain about it. This was our first death. Notice we're kicking butt here. It's been a good time. Having a lot of fun. And I just, this is such a cool hero. It really is. I would ideally like to focus more on sieging with her. You can see my siege damage has been pretty limited. I mean, you know, we're outpacing the enemy team by a ton, but even my own teammates have a bunch more siege damage than me. I think if you focus her on, again, she seems to be very, very strong at taking out enemy minions, merc camps, as well as sieging on buildings, especially with that first tier talent of Demolitionist. You also have noticed that we have a visual overhaul again to sort of the UI and a bunch of different elements. So it looks like Blizzard's just continuing to iterate on that. Okay, so get a little forward movement there. I was going to go up there, but then I saw the Barbarian and I don't want to just die. Why don't we take this merc camp down here? Why don't we see how we just solo, how we are just soloing this merc camp. I imagine pretty good. Yeah, this is crazy. That is insane damage very, very quickly. Pretty obvious evidence that it's a good hero for taking these things down. Alright, so I'm gonna push with this over here. A little bit. I obviously need to be careful because the enemy team is very nearby. In fact, I'm all alone here. So I need to get out of here. Oh shit, I'm dead. I don't know if I can save Lily. Whew! Alright, Lily, no, retreat. Stop. No. You need to retreat. I just stopped to save you. Not so that we could fight. Alright, so they're going to be trying to do a push right here. Let's see if we can put a kink in those plans. Time for the last tier talent. We can go to spawn broodlings when exiting a Nydus Worm. Not really a fan of that. Fury of the Storm is okay, but we're going to go with the teleport. I think that she can be very weak at times, and having that mobility will be very nice. I'm going to put a drop pod here to kill his creep tumor. Because, again, anything that does splash damage is going to get rid of a creep tumor. And the creep tumor is just located at the tumor itself is located at the center of, go back and grab this. Is located at the center of where you see a wave of creep, basically. And we got it. Perfect. Alright, so this might be it. We might finish off. Well, we won't exactly finish off the game right here, but. Important thing to remember with the Dragonite is you do insane damage to buildings. Your damage to heroes is just sort of mediocre. But your damage to buildings is fantastic. So if anything, focus on blowing that stuff up. Obviously help your team if need be, or when you're about to die you want to get out of harm's way. Just so that when your shell dies that you're not completely, although we only have, we've got 30 seconds left, maybe we'll just go up top. Couple of seconds. The enemy team is sort of all over the place, though. I actually need to get out of this. Because they might come and kill me.
Our vengeance will be complete.
Alright. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna take some merc camps. That wasn't as successful as the pushers as I would have liked. Also, unfortunately, they end up killing a bunch of my teammates. That, I'm dead. Alright, let's, stop this from dealing too much damage. Alright. No, not yet. I was about to run back, but... let's kill this stuff. Oh my gosh. Walking right into it. What are you doing? Stop it. Okay. Should be dead. Yeah. Alright, let's go back, heal up. They changed the night camps. Night camps no longer give that AoE buff like they used to. I do believe they will... the priest or mages in the center will heal minions in the area, but they appear to have been, I guess, nerfed would be the word. Just not as strong as they used to be, at least. Bust through all these minions here. Grab this. And then we should be able to take mid. And go for what will hopefully be the final push. Oh, you know what's silly? I have Blink. I should be using it, right? Alright, so here's my 8 Baneling bust. Oh, so much damage. It is amazing. So Demolitionist, while I do like it in theory, the unfortunate fact is that if your opponents really stop you from pushing very hard, it makes it rather useless for most of the game. Like right now, sure, it's helping. I get increased damage on all this stuff that I'm hitting. So it's gonna help make this final push easier, but for most of the game, if I'm not attacking anything, then it's sort of like, if I'm not attacking any buildings, then it sort of feels kind of useless, you know? A couple kills here, potentially. Yeah, there we go. And this'll do it then. Alright, let's just go ahead and attack this now. Gosh, huge wave of creep just popped up. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this game. So thanks so much for watching a game with Zagara. I'll be playing her more. Eventually expect sort of a build guide. I've just started doing those for the different heroes. After showcasing them, I'll play them for a bunch and then come up with some fun build that I think is fairly effective and show it to you guys. But for now, that was some gameplay with Zagara, the brand new hero here in Here's the Storm. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you have a great day. Keep watching and keep owning.